Stream's about to start. Posting some socials. I'll be right with you. That bass is thick. Love it. It's a great bass. I don't think the car's loud enough that you can hear its engine revving. It's not with the music going, but yeah. Really good. Alright, more thing and I should be good to go. Oh, I don't want to fight that guy. Come on. So many cars just driving by where I'm at. I don't know if I still have my Need for Speed picture. I don't know. Oh no, I think it's gone. Oh. Well, that's no good. Wait, was that it? No. That city's just kidding. I don't have a picture for this Reddit post. I never understand how this Reddit works on this one because I can't type anything. I can put a title and a video link, and then I can put like an image or video. Like, I don't have a video or an image for it, so I don't know what to do. I just post it. I can post it without it, I guess. I don't know. Probably get no views. Wow, it just blew up on me. Tense. Alright. I think that's everything set. See chat. Playing this on Xbox. I don't have it on PC. This is the 2015 Need for Speed, and so it's always raining. This game looks really great other than the rain is constantly on you. It handles pretty much how I want a Need for Speed game to play with most cars, at least. Hit the brake there. A little harder. Yeah, I like this game, and so we're kind of coming back to it after playing the other game for a bit. I don't know, the other game is like fun, the Payback is fun, but it's not the same, I don't know. I don't even know how to like express what I want to say about it. Like, there's just a couple things about that I don't care about. I'm trying to decide if I want this car or the other one. I like how this Aventador handles, but I might want the Viper. Like, I really love like the paint job that I got on this one. And it was one that I didn't make. I found this one. This one I made, so I like it just because it's, you know, my own paint job. Can I just view it? View it. It's got like the blue and the purple, and then it's got like the spiderweb design across it. I just think this looks really, really good. And then, like, you can see this is what it looks like dry, but then you go out of the garage. And as soon as you get out in the outside world, it is just going to be rained on and always have that, like, wet look. But it's good. Like, it's a good look. It's just, I wish there was times where this game didn't have rain. Where the other game, I guess it has more desert and whatever. This is a more wet city, always raining Seattle kind of place. Like, look at that. I mean, it's super sparkly. It looks good. Like, you can see the raindrops sparkle off the car. Trying to get that. Get it under like a street light where you can really see it. I'm on the wrong side of that one. There's really not as much light as you would like in this game. It's pretty dark. But it drives really well, and that's what I like. It's a very Need for Speed kind of feel to it. Like, I tried playing other racing game this week, Rally Car Racer or something, RC something. That like came out with Xbox Live for free, and I was like, yeah, I can't figure out how to steer in that game. I can't figure out how to like go into a corner in that game. I couldn't figure out like what I was doing at all, really. And I think I played like 2 races in the rally car game. Whoops. And then I just ended up giving up because it was like not what I wanted to play. Like, this is what I wanted to play, basically. You know, I want to be able to peel around a corner. I want to feel like I'm the fastest car. Like I'm Tokyo drifting around corners. My problem with this game is how the car always is sputtering sounding when you're going top speed. That doesn't need to be there. Especially like as soon as you start peeling out, it's unnecessary. This is circuit race. Fish out of water. Sounds like a good enough place to start. I just want to do it alone. I don't want to invite everyone else in the game. So this game has like you join a map and then there's like random people. Where the other game feels just dead because there's the racing cars going around, but they're all NPCs. This game actually has real people, and then oh god, thank you. Just pushed me right out at the beginning. Do I change camera? That's not it. Why? The other game, it's like up arrow or something dumb. Might need to turn the music up because this is pretty loud compared to the music, I think. This just feels good, like, and the arrows on the ground I miss in the new one, like, it's just those big rings up above. And this game just, I don't know, it feels so much better, like knowing kind of like where the ideal track is. Kind of always knowing where you're going. It doesn't always do the best, like when there's like a off-ramp you need to catch like really short notice. And then sometimes when you're going up these hills, it's like I can't see the next, oops, triangle. The next chevron. But then yeah, there's some spots where it's like super bright. Where I'm just like, I can't tell where the things are. What's headlights? It's white on the road. I mean, that's just me being partly blind. Look, like, that feels really good to do. Like, nailing that corner feels super good. I can't figure out how to do that in those, like, rally car games. Like, I just can't land it. I'm just constantly hitting the wall, constantly they're like, left turn 30 degrees, right turn 40 degrees, something 90 degrees, handbrake. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like, I've seen those kind of cars race and stuff on shows and whatever, and I don't know what they're doing. Maybe if you played it enough, you would know. I have no idea. Oh god, that was a corner. Alright, the other cars are barely catching up to me. Apparently one of my games finished downloading that I got from Xbox Live this week, the Bomberman one. I didn't tell it to install or anything, but it did. These corners feel so cool. But that engine is the worst sound. And I don't think there's anything you can really do about it in this game other than just turn off sound effects. There's the fun in that though, right? Oh god, I clipped it. Feels bad. After this race, I'm gonna turn on the sound effects. It's a bit much. Might turn off the music. I'm gonna see what the sound levels look like in a second. Is the end of this race? I can't tell. Another car's catching up. Again, when you nail these corners, like, it feels so good, so satisfying to just like peel out around it. 2 more checkpoints. That's one more. That's the end. So we almost lost there just because I was goofing off, right? But still nailed it. Alright, let's turn down the sounds on this. Where's the setting at? How do I get to settings from this? The other one? Other menu? Like, I already turned this down before, but I gotta pause the music so I can just see how this is looking on this. Okay. It still peaks pretty high, all things considered. Turn up the music a bit. There we go. Sounds really good. Let's see. The reason I came back to this game, number one, is they have better drift events than the other game. Like, the other game is very much more around, like, Payback is much more around the racing, a little bit of the off-roading, which is kind of drift-like, and then the heavy cars, whatever that mode is called. But this game has a lot more. You can see the drift things, and I wanted to do more of these gymkhanas, gymkhana, however you say that. And then the what was the other ones? The tongue events. Drift trains are okay. See if I can find one of the tongue events. Yeah, there you go. There's one. Like, these ones are really fun. Can we teleport to that one right away? Yeah. And I like that you can just teleport to any event in this one, where the other one you have to teleport to, like, the weird gas station part stations, and that's just not as good, guys. It's not. Like, this one just being able to go right where you want, it's way more fun. Let's go. I'm already playing it. I don't need that person. This one is like a score attack and a time trial at the same time. Normally the score attack part's not too bad because it's a very easy game to drift in. time trial and the Gymkhanas are a little bit more tricky. Oh my gosh, get off that turn. Because my thumbstick just not picking up my right turns there, or what? Wow, yeah, my right turning is a little underwhelmed. Feels like this car's like just go into the left automatically. Oh. I mean, you should be kind of burnout and drift around like pretty much everything that looks like a corner in these. I think the hard part is if you touch a wall in some of them. Like this one is one you touch the wall and you don't get the score, so that sucks. You got to be careful to not play bumper cars, or you lose your build-up combos. Which is why I'm not making the score as well as I thought it would. Some of them are easier and they don't do that. Like maybe it's the medium difficulty ones don't do that. As long as I like steady out there we go, we got the score. So yeah, as long as you don't like fail into a wall around these corners, these ones are pretty easy to do. I don't know if hitting that car will stop me. It didn't take away the score. Yeah, that was fine. Some of them are more difficult where they don't even like hit the other cars, where the other cars push you into a wall, so you end up losing it, which sucks. Oh no. I don't even know how much score I got on that. It wasn't enough, but could have been going a better speed. I would have got fully around the circle, peeling out the whole time. It also has these weird like phone call things going on all the time while you're driving. It's always kind of weird. Oh, don't hit the wall. Oh, I hit the wall. I don't think I had much of a score there anyways. Alright, let's get a good corner on this one. Come on. That's okay. That's a good corner. Don't lose that. There we go. We made the score limit now. We're good. Oh, we have plenty of more time. I thought it was like near the end, but we have like 90 checkpoints. Only like almost 30, so the score is easy. Now it's going to be about actually making the race. It's going to make me go through all this stuff and just it's going to be the toughest stupid city parts of a race, but it's just fun, and they don't have this in the newer game, and that disappoints me because I like these were a lot of fun, especially the first time you try and beat them. It's just like, I don't know the route, I don't know this stupid tight corner you're trying to make me go around. Like, I don't mind the mountain part that we did at the beginning of this one, but like the city parts, it's like, oh man, like the first try you're like, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to get through here without bumping walls. And then you gotta figure out like how squirrely you want your car to be. Mine is very squirrely. You can't tell by all the oh dear, there's a tree. By all just the wiggle when I'm just trying to go straight. This car is very fishtaily. And I think the Aventador handles it better because it has more acceleration, so it kind of pulls off. Like as soon as I push the gas on the Aventador again, like if I let off the gas on the Aventador, it kind of starts to straighten out when I hit the gas again. This car is just more squirrely all around. So it's nice that like cars handle different. Where like, I don't know, in the newer game, like it feels like a lot of the cars handle exactly the same no matter what you're driving. Other than like the Beck Custom feels a little bit different, and the Regera. The Regera feels just faster than everything. By some miracle, it's just faster. I don't know if we're gonna make this time. It's a long ways to go, and I'm only like, how many checkpoints? 62. This is a big corner. The car is still doing that sputter out thing, which is so annoying. Hopefully it's not as bad as it was. Now that I turned it down for you guys. I found this music on a YouTube video. It's just called like bass boosted cartoons or something, and or bass boosted car music. I don't know. So I thought it would be good to drive to. It sounds pretty good. Oh, that's one of those walls you gotta go slow into. Rip. Why they put a jump into a wall, I don't know. Whose idea was it to make a map where you have to go around a thing? Oh god, I'm going way too fast for this. Which way does this one go? Oh god. I don't even know where the road went there. Oh, it goes this way. I was like, I couldn't see the next arrow. It was so tight. I only got 20-something seconds left. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, is this one of those fake jumps I don't want to take? Yeah, don't take that. Oh. Like, see, if you're going the right speed, you would have got that. Nailed that corner, and I was going way too fast. Same with that one. Because I'm in a hurry. Oh, I can see the end. Oh wait, that's a garage. Did I not make it? I didn't make it. This one ends right by the garage. Alright, so that one is pretty hard. That was the one up here. Can I see the route on it? The other game, like when you hover over it, shows you the route, which is kind of nice. So I think they could have probably done that on this one too. Might not. Is there a button to see it? Maybe no. Just seeing like where they start and end would have been nice. There's a trial. Where's this one? Block Party Hard. Let's go to that one. Let's try this one. I like this. I haven't played this game in like... I think I played like once in the last year just to see what the differences were from the other game. But I haven't played it much since the other game came out, right? So a little over a year. Before that I only played it casually. .68 checkpoints instead of 90 on this one, so it's not as long. Oh, I went way early on that, but that's fine. We didn't lose it, we didn't hit the wall. These ramps are fun. Oh, car, why? Why is there a car there? You know I'm coming around here like 900 miles an hour. That's one of those off ramps you would have missed the arrows or something. You'd have just been like, well, crap. Damn it. Or like the arrows are like, I'm going in this lane only. It's a little tricky. Whoa. I didn't lose that, but I didn't make a very steady corner there. Ooh, this is a tight spot here. I don't know how you're supposed to make that without hitting some wall somewhere. Other than very good speed control. Oh yeah, and the cops in this one will actually start chasing you, which was a lot nicer than the newer game. Oh, come on, keep going. Kind of like hit the brake forever there, and it didn't do exactly how I expected. I didn't have the speed. I did not have good speed going into that. Oh, this one wants me to take the jump. Was I supposed to jump the cars? Like, there's two cars underneath that ramp. Oh, there's a thing. So yeah, now I have the added bonus of doing the Gymkhana, however you say it. Oh, NPC race cars just driving around into me. And the cops chasing me. Having to deal with the actual race time trial part and cops. speed to actually like do some corners in here, but it's hard. Oh, I bumped the wall. We broke the 60k that we needed, so we're there. We just need to like finish it now. Like, just because it becomes a time trial race, I don't want to like just like speed around it. I still want to have fun and drive, you know? This is a corner. Oh. Like, I still want to try and like follow the track. And there's some parts you're definitely going to have to when it gets real tight corners. Oh, that was bad. I don't know why it wanted me to squiggle through there like that. Oh, it wants me to jump another cop car. Rude. 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 Come on. That tight corner. I tried to like turn it before and then it kind of just stopped turning because I hit the gas. That's my own bad. What the? Who put a truck right there? I could have went around that corner so smooth. Even if I bounced off the wall, I could have went around pretty smooth. But then there's a stupid truck there. These little ramps are the worst thing here. Like, that would have looked kind of smooth if I didn't have to take the air time and overcorrect the crap out of my car. Alright, do we make the timer on this one? Yeah. So we finished that one. That one was a hard one, but not as hard as the other one. Still 8,000 bucks saved up for another car or whatever. And the cars in this one are a lot more expensive, so it does take a bit more time. Like, you make a lot more money in the newer game. So like this one, it's like if I make 8,000, that's pretty good. And the other one, it's like I made 30,000. What do you do? Like, I could have made 60,000 or like, you know something dumb on the bonuses. There is another event over here. What's this one? Oh, this is the easy one. Drift trial. Let's just do this one. My car's looking pretty beat up. This is just 35,000 points. Some of these little easy drift trials, it's like I want to see if I can make a good drift corner or something that's worth like the score of the requirement. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to in this one, but there's some that have like the parking structure loops that are just like a big circular ramp. It's like pretty easy for that. So it's pretty fun. You just like go around one whole thing, like boop, 35k. This one also doesn't seem to count if you hit the wall, I don't think. Outran that cop real easy. Oh, car, why? Like, you don't even see the car. There's no way to avoid that. And then, like, you're going around a corner pretty blind, and he's like, oh, I'm here too. Splat. That could have been that one too, same thing. Can't you guys hear me coming? My car's just sputtering out like for days. Should be able to tell I'm like on the road for sure. This car's loud. Screeching tires. Come on, give me a break, right? Bro, they could have done better. A new personal best though, guys. Did it. Nailed it. The open worldness of these games is what really was exciting to me coming back to Need for Speed after like not playing for like a few years. Like playing Hot Pursuit stuff on GameCube was probably the last time I actually bought a Need for Speed game, I think. Have I done this? Or I can't do it yet. Oh, I haven't finished the Eddie's challenge part. What's that? Is that these? Where am I at? Am I over here? Where am I? I can't see my car. Oh, I'm this one. So there's one there eventually, but I need to do this one first. Sure, let's do one of these. I think these are races, so they're probably easier in the Aventador. The Aventador just has that acceleration that just it takes off the line. This one has a top speed that's high, but it's also very squiggly, so I screw up a lot. And so like this game, I play kind of casually, but so I've never beaten all of the challenges, that I've not completely finished the storyline. I finished the Amy storyline because you needed hers to get the parts for the car. Like I kind of like put priority on doing that, but some of it I got stuck on for a long time because you just gotta like, oh my god, be better at the game. And you gotta figure out your tuning and what works for you. Like there is some like YouTube like best setups kind of videos that I tried a few different setups, but like some of them just don't work for me. I mean, some of them, like the drift ones, are pretty good because they like teach you to drift better, or have your settings right, your sway bar and whatever to the right settings so that it's actually makes your car swing, and then setting your handbrake to the right soft instead of hard. There's a lot more settings for your car in this than in the other one. The other one, the next game, they just like came out with all these different like classes for cars, and it's like, this is now a drift car, and it's like, now it's gonna drift. It's like, okay. Where this one, like you could literally set up your own cars however you wanted. You have a lot smaller garage, so you don't have as much customizability and getting like a ton of cars as the new one. The new one's just like, yeah, there's tons of cars, go buy them all. You have a garage. You have unlimited garage space once you have all 4 garages bought with the in-game currency. This one was like, there's one garage and it only holds like 20 cars or something total, I think. Or maybe it's 5 and then 5 in the garage and 5 in the warehouse, or is it 10 in the warehouse? It's not very many. Compared to the new one, it's like, well, crap. I would have liked to have 100 something cars, since there's that many cars in the game probably, or close. Woo! Almost lost it there in the last you doing tonight? Oh, kind of just stuck there. It's like autopiloting me through that corner. Let me corner. I think it would have been funny if they had like these other cars that drive around using like the paint jobs you made for your cars. Just like random versions of your cars with paint jobs and stuff. Like that would be a good improvement for like the next game. Just like, yeah, you made at least 10 paint jobs. Now they show up in races that you do. This one where I have to stick with the pack, or is this one where I can just ditch them? I think I have to stick with it. There's a taxi there. I really like this song. It's perfect driving music. Give me somewhere to drift, come on. I was trying to go around that car and start the drift and it didn't happen. Just kind of like bumpered into the wall. Feels bad. Oh, I clipped one of our dudes. Right as I started the drift, they're just like plowing through. We're not gonna drift. Why would we do that? The cars in this definitely want to play bumper cars with you more than they want to win. Dumbasses. This is probably one of the better races just to make a lot of money, to me at least, because it's pretty easy to stay ahead of the other cars. They, you know, barely makes, like, what are they at 65k? I'm at like 130. I'm kind of barely trying, just getting caught on them stupid Ferrari guy here and whatever the other guy was that ran into me earlier, the camouflage car. I think there's a multiplier on if you're like in first place or something. Or every position you're ahead in the thing, you get like an extra 0.1 or 0.2 or something. Keep seeing it says like 0.4 right now. Multiplier. These corners feel so good though. These are like fun as shit racetracks to go around. Whee! But like that it just goes around the corner so nice, it feels good. That's not even like a best score. That's a pathetic score for that. I've probably got 300 or 400k a lot of times on that. And then down here at the end of this, I think is another one. Oh, wait, where did it put me? Am I not over here? Oh, I am. Yeah, this one. I like this feature where you can just put a route and it just kind of shows you where you need to go. It should do the ground arrows. I don't know why it doesn't. But at least the map shows me kind of where I need to go for this. I marked it. I could have just teleported to it, but might as well keep some of the immersion from one racetrack to the next when it's that close like that. And these are the easiest money makers by far for me, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to win them. They may not be the fastest just because of how long they take, but I get 2.4 times if I'm in front. Oh, I was trying to. Oh my god, game. I couldn't turn out of that corner. It was just like, no, you're riding this wall. Now you're in it, you're eating it. Okay. You have no score, but it's fine. We'll make plenty up. That was almost 20k in one corner. I hit a wall. Oh. You definitely don't want to bumper car the walls. Can't see the road. I can't see the road. Get your taillights out of my... What? You really just, like, burnout paradised me there. Just like, eat this wall. Oh my god, I come spawn back into a bajillion cars. Okay, get off of me. So they are very not worried about their paint jobs or their cars or their lives in this game. This is not real life. They don't give a fuck if they die. Oh, I hit the other cars. It looked like I was gonna get a good drift in that, but then I hit the other cars with my side on my tail. Can I spin this one right? Without them hitting me? Please don't hit me. I don't like it when you touch me that way. This is like a very light drift. Like you could just barely tell that I was drifting there. This one's a nice corner. Unless there's a car in your way. And I still get almost 10k score on that. It's a good corner. Oh, I didn't recorrect.
You are listening to Druid.
A little fishtail there. Oh! Bumper cars everywhere. I started really bad and I've caught up and beat their scores. So even though this is like a crappy start, I'm still going to win this race just because this one is easy, even if you're kind of messing around. Like these are super easy corner for big score. Look at that, 21k for that one corner. And like they can get a pretty good score lead too, but generally don't beat me on this one. But they do not need to be, you don't have to be in first place, you don't have to like beat a time trial, so these are super easy races to do, the tongue events. You can just like hear the bass in the song like rumbling my headphones, it's amazing. Let me turn! There's a very fine amount of hitting like the handbrake and then using the regular brakes in this. It's like hard to tell you guys, like it's like you tap the handbrake sometimes. Like you want to use the regular brakes sometimes, depending on like how much you need a corner. But it's taps. It is very much like trigger for the gas, lets off, and trigger for the other brake hits to get you fishtailing. That's it. Like I barely tapped the brake there when I started turning right, and it was like whoop, you're going. Now you're drifting. And it's one of those weird things to get used to if you've never played one of these games. Like the look left, look right, like look left to go right scenarios. Like around this corner, I'm gonna look left at the end of it. I start by looking right and then looking left again. And it gets your car turned, but then it gets your wheels going where you want it to go. If you just like were to just try and corner it, you're never gonna make it in this car because it is squirmy. Like every time I initiate one of these turns, I look that way and then I steer back that way, kind of straighten it out. This one. Not too hard. King of Snake. 63k and the score was for 4 minutes and something to beat the time. But this one's really fun, I think. Oh, I hit the brake too hard. That was my bad. I thought that corner was going to be like a good corner, and I didn't have the speed and didn't have the angle on it, so I just kind of like stalled out. Gotta like keep checking the map to see like where I go on these Gymkhanas, because they are very much about like snaking their way through like weird roads. And what? What did I even hit there? Trying to hit the ramp. The ramps are like the worst part of them. Like, I'm sure they, like, for the story, like, the dude's like, yeah, man, there's this ramp and it's a cool thing. And, like, there's this corner, it's super awesome, it's so tight and whatever, right? And he's a bro, right? So he's got to give you, like, this, like, macho speech about how cool it is. This track he set up. He wants you to hit the jump at the end or whatever. But, like, as a driver, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't tell where I'm going. Can't tell how I'm supposed to. Oh my gosh, I hit that too soon. I cornered too soon, so it just bounced into the wall. Whoop, whoop. Got plenty of time, so I need to, like, kind of work more on my drifting and not. First I say that, and then I screw up an easy corner. Should have been easy. Oh. I tried to left the gas there, and it was too late. It was in the wall. There's like a little bit of that where, like, I'm not actually braking, I'm just letting off the gas, and then when I want to straighten out, I hit the gas again. And the acceleration straightens me out. Here I just barely, I'm like, because it's a, you know, analog throttle, it actually knows how much I'm pressing down. I'm just barely letting off of it, and that corrects me, and then throttle again to go straight. And it just feels so good. Like, this is such a good driving game to me, but I just can't pick it up. Like, in other games I try to play Forza and stuff, and I just can't get into those games. This is like just the level of, like, arcadey driving I like. This is one of those, like, ramps that just goes around and around and around. You can get so much score. It's nutty. Oop, too much. I'm trying to about a minute something. I better hurry up. Oh, this one's real tight. Oh, almost didn't know where I was supposed to go there. I'll throw another one of these circle ramps. Oh god. Just trying to accelerate through this one. It's like auto spinning me basically. I'm even like, I'm hitting the NOS on that part, just trying to go as I can. Oh god. I almost lost it at the end just because I got all wobbly trying to avoid that jump. Like, bounce off into a wall, feels bad. But yeah. There's just something about this game that's like more fun for me than every other driving game. And like, some of them say that they're arcadey, but this one is just the right feels. That's a time attack. I don't want to do that. Pretty sure I've collected all the things. Yeah, I've collected that. I like that they have like random Hot Wheels cars just driving around. Oh, there's a truck. Saw it just barely off the periphery as I was going. There's no avoiding that. It was dumb. My bad. This time it put me in like this part of the city. I don't want that. I want the map. Put me in like this little part of the city that's pretty fun to drive around. There's a lot of these. Stop over this one. The drift train, you have to stay with the group or you don't get score, which is probably the hardest part of it. Is like you have to actually stay with them. Like, once your car gets to where it's too good and you're just like outrunning them, or you hit a wall and you're just so far behind them you can't get any score, it sucks. But they're, I mean, even the hard ones on these are kind of easy. What is this lead they got on me? Now if my car goes too far ahead of them, I end up getting nothing like C. Stay with the group. Not my fault, your guys' cars suck. You do have to like kind of just like slow yourself on these straightaways that you could have just burned through. So you can do the big old corner. Being in front gives you the most amplifier, but being in front also gives you that chance that you get too far ahead. If I keep one of them up with me, it's probably the best case. So like almost preemptively like brake for some of these just so I keep them ahead. Oh, I hit a wall that time. But I already broke the score. Like I beat it in like how many corners, you know? Like the score was only 65K. Not hard. Like now I could actually finish the race just by like running ahead. I don't need them to be near me now. I have the score I need. I think if you get busted by the cops, you might lose. I don't know. It won't happen much. Look how good that score was on that corner. 18K. Like one corner. It felt so good, so smooth doing it. Like I'm kind of letting off the gas there just a hair. And like kind of tapping the brake to initiate, but then like not ever again almost. Unless I need to course correct. Screw you guys, I'm the fastest. I know you don't have to like be first in that, but suck it nerds, I'm first. Suck it nerds. Where to now? What's this one? Okay, we did that one, King of Snake, alright. That one's not hard, medium one. Just did that one. That's an easy one. What's this one? Medium drift trial. What's this one? Trial. Easy drift trial. Hard drift train, no body contact. Let's do this one. I don't do this one over here very often, I don't think. It's probably one that you can't touch anything or you get your points around a corner reset, right? So just based off the no body contact, I'm guessing that's what this one is. Stay with the group, earn 85,000. That's not bad. But if they're like super aggressive, just bumper carring you all the time, you end up having a hard time getting that score, so try not to just like burn past them. It's the train again. Oh, I didn't lose it from bumping that car, but if they push you into a wall, you do lose it, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. 13K on that corner, pretty good. 18K on that corner. It's 20k on that corner. These corners are super easy. As long as you don't have a car like bumpering you into a wall. Pretty generous scores on these. The 85k is not even hard. Maybe I just don't go to this one because it's like off the map in a side corner. I'm trying to turn here, game. Broke the score already. Nailed it. Oh, I think he clipped my bumper and kind of pushed me into that wall, which then made my car kind of sputter out. Oh, this is a bigger corner than I thought. Get off me. Get off my car. You're ruining my paint job. This is not a game for old men driving their cars. Oh, this corner. It's so tight. Okay. I play a lot of City Skylines, and I look at some of these maps on this game and the other game, and when I'm making like cities, sometimes I just want to have some of these crazy corners because I want this this feeling of like being able to just drift around corners and stuff. And I would love to be able to make an entire like world map like these games and then be able to just go drive on it. Like, that's one of the things I always talk about with like other streamers that play cities. I'm like, what if you could like make a map and then like Need for Speed drive on it? It's like this really, it's this concept that it seems like so obvious to me that like, why aren't game designers doing this? Like, why aren't they letting us like design our own maps? Obviously they don't like fun, so there's that. Oh, made it. Even with the car in the lane. But like, if you could just like freestyle roam around a map that you made in City Skylines or something, that would feel so amazing. Like, it would bring that world to life even more. Like, having the Sims and stuff there is cool, and having other cars there is okay. Like, imagine having a traffic jammed like roundabout though that you're like trying to get through, and it's just like, it's not flowing like it should. I just want to burn out around this roundabout. Then you go and like change the rest of the roads so there's like no left turns, no right turns, something, you know? Like, you'd actually want traffic flow in City Skylines to be superb, just so you don't have like a backup of cars every time you get to some intersection. Look up, I'm gonna get to this intersection. There's gonna be like 3 cars here. That's too many cars here. You could actually put stop signs on like the crossing streets that you don't use as a track. If you could like then set up your own tracks, like this is the course we're gonna go, and then have your friends play against it. I mean, that's like the Mario Maker kind of thing. Like, I made this map in Mario Maker, now you get to play it. And I think it would have to be set like, I beat it, therefore you should be, you could definitely beat it because I beat it. The Mario Maker way is the way to go on that. Like, yes, I made a map and there's a route, but it's one that I actually did, so you can do it, and then the game could kind of, like, especially if it had like, this one has the chevron arrows on the ground, it could just be like, yep, this is kind of the route. It doesn't have to be the exact route. Like, you went over this jump here and you went around this pole barely, because you could just be like, there's a light post right here in the middle of the lane to like debate people. But I think it should like kind of average the lane. Like, it should be an automated like averaging tool. What? I don't know who this is, but we're taking this challenge. We're gonna win. Game on. Let's go. Tense. I don't even know how this race goes or what I'm doing. Legend Wheels race to the finish line. Okay. I think he just pulled up and accidentally hit the bumper that does this instead of change camera or whatever. I've done that. Like, I didn't really mean to race anybody, but then some people accept it. Woo! He's faster than me. Why have any knocks? Come on. I don't know this race. Where does this map go? Oh, it's straight, straight, straight. Oh, I need to slow down. See, I need to slow down. I couldn't correct that enough because it's going too fast. This car does not have turning or straight roads like that. Like if it's a drift corner, sure, but if there's nothing to drift around, I'm in trouble. Not a very stiff racing car. Oh, this is a big corner. Are they gonna all screw it up? No. They all handled it really smooth. Another big corner? Get out of my way. Little corner. Oh, I'm still in my third. Handled those corners pretty good. I don't have any more NOS. I've been using it like every chance I get. Oh, damn. Oh, there's a divider. I didn't see the divider coming up. That was a mistake. Alright, let's use our NOS. Just go. Why's that car going backwards? Is that not part of the race? Oh, we made it. It's fine. I'm in third still. Oh, this corner. Oh, there's a truck there. That's one of those things in like the Mario Maker idea. Like you'd just have those stupid trucks there that can't be moved or driven through. I got fifth. Wait, the guy that did the challenge got like last, or no? Who's the guy that challenged? The second place? That's like a fun little. Oh my god, he's like just driving into my tail. Get off my tail, jerk. Just wait, I'm gonna go get my Aventador and kick your ass. No more of this Dodge Viper driving. You guys are gonna see the real car. Yeah, enter the wrong. This car, okay. Next car, best car that I have. Like maybe you could do really good with the Bet Custom in this game. I don't know. I still haven't bought it yet. I don't think. The Batmobile looking car. I want to change cars. Select. Yeah, now accept his race. See how this one goes. This car has like really good off the line acceleration, so it get up and goes. Like it gets to top speed super fast. Like 2 seconds or something. It's supposed to get up to like top speed, something dumb. Let's go. My Captain America car will lead. Look how fast I burn past some of those. And the drifting on this I've got tuned kind of where I like it, so hopefully I can do better. Ooh, I went right through him. Oh, there's a truck. I'm not prepared for that. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I need to go faster. Your car's not fast enough. Is this guy in second? There's a road go up here. Just barely around this corner. Suck a nerd, my car's faster than you. If I can just handle the corners, we'll be fine. Oh, his car handled that corner pretty good. How's his boost? Oh, I cornered too soon. Okay, it's okay. We're still going. That was a pretty smooth corner, actually. Considering I braked barely. Truck! I tried to go past him, and I just, like, clipped his button. I was like, I can turn. Is that him? I am first or second? I'm in second still. Damn. So whatever car passed me nailed the truck, too. Oh, I didn't hit the corner. I hit air off the corner, so it stopped braking. I don't know. That was weird. That stupid truck again. I got second that time. I don't feel so bad about second as I did about fifth or whatever. He came across me in that one corner really good. I'm not paying no fine. Get out of here, cop car. Peace, homie. They'll never catch me. Oh, there's a wall. Cop car would have caught me there. After I splattered into a wall. They'll never find me. These little, like, off-roading areas were, like, pretty cool. Like the construction zones and just, like, I don't know, a lot of this is pretty cool. But it's so muddy. But it doesn't handle like the next game. Payback just, like, has a very different off-roady feel where, like, this car would never be able to handle in this. Of course, it's not handling very well in this either, but... Is this cop still somewhere behind me? Because I still have the cooldown timer. Is it because I keep crashing? Like, in Payback, those roads handle so bad. Okay, I finally got away from him for my $50 fine. What's this one? Time trial? What's this one? Sprint? Let's keep going. I want to find something else. Is this on ramp? I think that was an off ramp, but you get the idea. A ramp? This is a ramp? Wait, how do I get down there? What's down there? I guess we'll just teleport. I don't know exactly how to get down there. We're teleporting a whole 10 yards to get to a thing because I'm on a bridge and I don't know how to get off of it. Oops. Score more than 20,000. Okay. Sounds easy to me. Can we get 20,000 in like one good corner? Not that corner. About. Oh, I didn't really correct that one enough. $6,000 almost. Oh, there's a car. I'm trying to like watch the score just to see if I can pull off 20 in one corner. So far, not. Not happening. 10,000. You can get half of it in one. You can get it in two corners, basically. I really want like one good corner, though. Come on. Oh, that probably could have been it if I didn't slow down so much. I was a lot of like look left, look right, wiggling the joystick there just to keep that corner going. 11K. So I couldn't do it in one corner, but easily every other corner we got the top or the needed score. On a couple spots, a couple sections there, it's like boom 10K, boom 10K. Nailed it. Let's do this sprint race hard. I'm not very good at the sprint races, but this car handles better than the other one. Just because its acceleration is so good. And there's no players in this, it's just the NPCs, so I shouldn't have too hard of a time beating them. Unless they really like clip me into a wall at the beginning or something dumb. I should be able to beat them if I push them into a wall. Oh, we're drifting a bit more than I want. The thing about this game is even though you're doing a race like this, there's going to be some big corners you're going to have to like power slide on through. So all the cars you have, even this one is like my most accelerative fast car. I still have to keep it kind of tuned to make crazy corners because there will be like one big corner up here, like this off ramp probably coming up. This one's not that bad. But there's corners like that like if you had just a stiff car that doesn't turn, you'd never make that. You could have a top speed car, but never make that corner, and you'd lose these races from it. So you gotta have all of them tuned just enough to be able to beat these corners. Which I'm fine with. It just took a little bit of a learning curve when I first started playing this game, like, what, 4 years ago? To be like, why can't I make these corners? Why can't I do the regular races to just win the game? Like, oh, this is Tokyo Drift cars. I have to be able to go around a corner sideways. It's a pretty easy one. There's not a lot of big corners yet. Oh, this is off ramp. Kind of hit the e-brake there just to slow down, and then let off the gas, and it didn't quite do what I wanted, but alright. I see the other cars are catching up though. Oh, this is one of those stupid off ramps. You gotta catch or you screw up the whole race. Alright, now we just nos through the end. Nailed it. The other cars did keep up though at the end. So even though I have like one of the fastest setups for a car, they still compete with you. Sometimes they don't. In the newer game, like they just are so far behind. Sometimes, at least I don't know, on easy. Probably if you put it on hard, they would probably compete a little better. I'm a wuss on that game. But at least that game I did finish the story. This one I have parts of the story that I just have not done. Partly from boredom, because like I might be close with that outlaw one. Where's the yellow dude? Where's this quest? I don't even see it. Is it this thing? No. I'm so confused. What are these things? Oh, those are drift corners. Those are like just random things in the world. Where's the mission dude I need? Is it the green one? That's a time trial and I haven't got it. Oh, it's drive Magnus Walker's car to play this event. And driving other people's cars is like a pain to me. Like those missions where they're like, drive so-and-so's car. It's like, oh my gosh, do I have to? Because I'm not good at that. Is there a thing that shows my progression? Is this part? So yeah, I just have those two missions left. I finally finished the yellow dudes and the blue chicks thing. So I need to finish the red and the green dudes missions. But they're a pain in the ass. I'm not a fan of them. And like the purple chick, Amy's mission, like you had to do so you could unlock all the car parts. Like there's certain car parts that were like, finish this part of Amy's mission to get. So like I kind of pushed myself to do that, and I got stuck on like the last two of the last big races on that were really hard for me. And it's like, well, if I had like the best car parts, then I could do this, but they want you to get it first. Whose idea was this? Oh, is this big loop one? This one was like pretty hard to like actually get the score on for me when it was the part of the story where you did this one. And like once I got the story part of it done, it's like, okay, I kind of get how this works. I've done this course enough. And then you gotta not touch the sides. And the other cars actually competed pretty good in the story mode of it. Like here I hit a wall, so I don't get that points. That sucks. You gotta really keep yourself from hitting the walls in this one. Somebody's car outside honking. Oh, I almost went too far. Oh, I think I clipped the wall. But yeah, this one, like, they're just, I don't know. Oh, God, truck. Why you do this? it was a pretty hard one in the story mode, and then like once I got it, it's like okay, I can kind of win this one a lot of times. It's not always, because I hit a lot of walls. There's a lot of walls in this one, Eclipse. And this thing is hard. It is a tight corner to go through. Every now and then you nail it, and you're just like, oh, I got it. Like this is where your big points come from, right there. And then this next loop around here is pretty open, so if you nail it, you can get a lot of points. As long as you don't hit a wall. Did I hit the wall that time? I couldn't tell if it reset because it started counting again. That's a pretty good corner, and then this is the stupid through the thing. It's like pretty hard to not hit a wall. Did I get it? I got it that time. Most of the time though, I'll screw that one up and then end up coming out here at a crappy speed for that corner. Like that was the problem I was having when I was doing this originally, like 3-4 years ago. Now I've kind of got a good handle on this game and I get it. I don't remember how like early you get to the hard drifts in the story mode. I know it kind of progresses you through like all the easy ones and then all the medium ones and then the hard ones. So you should have had like plenty of experience by this point, right? But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this one's pretty fun, and then it literally doesn't have like a checkpoint in. It just goes till the timer runs out. So you could end up ending at almost any of the sides, which is kind of different. Most races have like a clear finish point. This one is literally just a loop, and it just loops forever till the timer runs out. And we got like another 40 something seconds. We got plenty of time to rack up some big points. Unless we hit the wall. Oh, I hit the wall on both sides of that one. That sucked. And I think the best thing you can do on this one is actually get away from those other cars. Like if they stay with you, they bumper you into walls a lot. As soon as you can like break out of their pack, you can do a lot better on this. Like that's the best tips I can give you for like if you get stuck on this part in the story or something, trying to get this drift done. Like get away from their pack, because it's not a time thing other than like this amount of time you have to do the drifts. Oh, I hit the side at the end. Damn it. I let off the gas too, so I wouldn't do it, but I did. But then yeah, pretty easy. One in many. Not a hard drift trial. Once you know how to do it. And once your car's tuned and goes like around the corners really well, it's a pretty good one. How much money have we stacked up today? 260k. What's this one down here? This is the easy one. We did this one already. The drift corner, so you have to like kind of just speed around it. I think the best way to do these drift corners, like especially once you know where it is, to figure out how to get into a drift on it. Oh, wait, is this a speed run or drift corner? I'm so blind. What does it say? Oh, it's a speed run. I have to stop at it. I don't. Stop hitting me, car. You're being a jerk. Do I have to start at the dead stop for this one, or do I just run through it? Oh, I just stop at the start line. Okay, now it's gonna let me go. 1, 2, 3, go, boy. These ones you kind of have to stay on the line, so it's kind of hard. Oh, I hit a wall, so I lost that one. Okay, that sucks. Other than bumpering the wall, that felt really good. Felt like I went around those corners nice. Alright, we're in this car. Let's do the next Eddie challenge. I'm getting the part where these ones are getting kind of hard. Like, I think I'm like 1 or 2 into the hard ones. Like, I think the first one's easier medium. I've finished all the medium ones. I'm not sure how many there's, like 13, 11 of them, something like that. Crosstown Hustle. It's a time attack. I don't know. These just aren't. These aren't what I liked in this game, so I didn't play a lot of them. Like I was saying earlier, I liked the Gymkhanas, the Drift Trials, the Tongues. Like the straight up races, I don't care for as much. Like if I don't nail them in like the first try, I'm like, well, I might come back to that later. It's a big corner. I lied to myself. It was a little corner, but oh, I way hit that corner. Too much brake. I went a little early on the handbrake on that one, but it worked. Let's go regular brake for this one. No handbrake.
We will be honored if you would join us.
Captain Marvel 25, thanks for the follow, man. What's happening today? How you doing? Hopefully I read that name right, because I'm driving, it's hard to look over there. I tried to read it quick. Oh! Oh, I didn't crash. I just hit the wall hard. I can't turn. Okay. Like I fully let off the gas there to turn and it was just like not happening. That's one lap. Oh god. Alright, we're going good now. I keep seeing this other car behind me, but I'm in a time attack, so I don't know why there's a car behind me. This is kind of a nice race. Oh, that part sucked. Nice. Oh, I started the brake too soon. There's a whole bunch of cars behind me. Another lap. Am I supposed to be beating them? I'm not sure what the other cars are doing exactly. Do I just need to beat their lap time? I feel like I'm making good time. I'm not sure if I'm winning or not. Cop car. The first lap was probably the smoothest just because I took it slow. Now I'm getting to where I'm like, I gotta go faster. It's not doing me any favors. Okay. My best lap is 39 something. Did I win? I got second. What do I need for first? I'm not sure what happened there. I can't hear her, so I have no idea what she's saying. What a jerk. Is that this one? Set the best lap time on a short circuit against the clock. Drive as many laps as you can in the time limit. Fastest lap wins. So I only got second place. Wow. That sucks. I kinda wanna do it again. Now that we know the full route, we've done it a couple times. It's not hard. Just have to be faster. Gotta go fast. Wait. I was like ready to go, but I didn't start it yet. Just kidding. False start. Come on, car. We can do this. Must be fast. Be speed. Go. I mean, if I set the fastest lap, oh, on the first one, I'd be pretty amazed because I hit a wall. I'm not gonna do it now. If I could just sabotage the other cars, this would be easy. Right? Just like nail them into a cop. So that peace, homie. You messed up his paint job. Now you're done. I feel like I need to like save up some NOS for like one lap. Just burn it all right at the start of the lap. And then right at the end of that lap, whatever I've got saved up, just blow that again. Damn it. Oh, why? Where that cop car just came out of nowhere. He was not there. He's just like doing, I'm here. Pounced in like Tigger. Oh my gosh, their times are nuts. This corner sucks. That's like the worst corner in this map. This racetrack. Bad connection, what do you mean? I wonder if someone just like left and it popped that up there, but I don't know. I'd love to look and see if I'm losing frames or something right now, but I can't. Oh my god, that wall. I thought I turned enough that it would just bump our car off of it, but smacked right into it. Get off me, cop car. Another cop car. Just almost out of nowhere there. Ran out of time. Did I get a good lap? No. I got third? My best lap was 38 something this time. It was better than last time, and I still got a lower score. What? Like, is this just RNG screwing me? What is happening? I want to do this one. What's this one? Drift contest. Earn the most drift score. No kidding. Is that what you do to win? You get the most score. Okay. Okay. That's a big corner. Hairpin corner. Come on. Ah! Still gypped. It's a fun corner to drift around. This one feels pretty smooth. Oh, until I do this. Then not so smooth. Am I losing? Pretty bad. If I boost and get enough speed around these corners, I can drift around most of them. I could have drifted right here. That hairpin again. Oh, I went way early for that. No points for hitting the wall. That car did it too, so I don't feel so bad. even the NPCs are crashing today. Oh, this part sucks. Ugh. Get off my car, bumper! Focus. Oh, too much. Overturned it. Did I get the points at least? I got the points, I think. I'm not... It's not turning left. smoother corners. Get out of the car. You are so in the way. You too. Get out of the way, dude. All right. Oh, way early again. Whatever. Maybe they won't be on my butt because I kind of flipped it so quick. This part sucks. Oh my, I sped up because I thought I had corrected enough, and then it was just like splat. That's a wall, dude. Okay. I can't turn that way again. Keep turning, game. This car is not made for turning without drifting. I went over that car. That was awesome. That's what I always wanted to do. Drive over the bumper of another car. Okay, we made it. We've got the most score. Oh, I was going for that way early again. Okay, that was the smoothest I've done that. And it's kind of because I screwed up and started to do it early, and it was like, no, don't do it early. Let's try and make this without dying. Alright, we made it through that. And then we didn't do this part right. Oh, look this way. Look this way. Come on, you can do a car. That was like the smoothest I've gone through that in a bit. Oh, okay. We made it. It's fine. It's still kind of drifting, even though I was just accelerating there. It was like not straightening it out. Like, you want to drift, right? Yes. Want to drift around corners, not around straight roads. This car's bumper and hood are jacked up. They're doomed. They'll live, right? Someone messaged me, I gotta check. There we go. Nice corner. Cop wants to chase me, that's fine. He didn't really want to chase me that bad. It's a gas station to fix my car? Come on. Fix my car. Get off me, cop. I'm ready to leave now. Bye! My car is nice again. Woo! Oh, I'm messing up on like the first big corner. Oh, there's a cop car. Thanks, dude. Just want to make my car look better. Woo! Fishtails for days. Can I outrun this stupid car? Somehow he's back on my map. Woo! This view is like alright for driving, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it all the time. I like it more in the other game because you don't have like the arrows to follow. And like when I'm doing open world stuff, this is fine. But when I get into a serious race, I definitely want the dash view, where I have like the hood in front of me, like not this one. I want this. I want the hood there. For like point of reference, I guess. But I like this one. For the farthest back one you can get. Sometimes. I nailed the wall. Got the cop on my back at least. Just look how good this car looks. It's pretty cool looking. Like the red rims with the blue, like, wheelbase. And it's opposite on the back wheels from the front wheels. Like, it is a very good looking Lamborghini. It's not the Diablo. The Diablo is definitely the classier look, or the classicer look. And this is the, I don't know, more modern. The Aventador's more modern look, but it's so good. And then this one just handles so good in this game. It's kind of a shame because in the next game, it doesn't feel as good. Like I bought this car as one of the first cars in that game that I bought for racing, I think, or maybe, yeah, I think for racing. And just because the way the classes are, it doesn't handle like how I want it to. I don't like it. Like I could probably buy one for drifting and it probably would be more like this. But like the card system for leveling the cars wasn't good to me compared to the way the system worked in this. For like a lot of reasons, but like I can't fully express them because I'm not a car person to know exactly why. This just felt better on some cars. They felt different. Or like kind of everything in that game, if you've got the cards right, the outlaw, and then like triple boosters on them, like every car feels the same basically. I don't know, except for the Beck Custom and the Regani or whatever, the Pagani, Regera, whichever one of them feels different than the other ones. I think it's the Regera. But like this, I don't know. If this game just had like more dynamic weather, like the rain is like, it's beautiful, but like I don't need it 100% of the time. This should have been called like Need for Speed It's Raining. Like Need for Speed Hydroplaning is what this game should have been. Oh god, that was close. But compared to the other game, like, I don't know, they're both good. Like, I like both of them, so I'm really looking forward to whatever comes out this year. I heard it seems like Need for Speed comes out every other year. I heard this is the year that we're getting a new Need for Speed, like in probably November or whatever. It seems to always come out somewhere around right before Christmas, that November rush of games. And so whatever they come out with this year, I hope they learned from the mistakes of Need for Speed Payback. Like, mostly I hope they learned from the card system being dumb. I hope they looked back at this game and saw the things that were good. And I hope they just make a good game that I can appreciate. And I hope it's not like filled with microtransactions and like those level packs. They got a bad rap. I don't think they were the most terrible, like in Payback. I don't think they were the worst leveling like packs that I've ever seen. Like they have like the underglow for cars and stupid stuff that you don't need, like horns, but they got a bad rap just for being a microtransaction that you could buy, and there was a premium currency to buy them, and all that combined made people really just hate that game before it even, before they even played it, basically. Which is sad because I thought it was fun. It was like not the best story. Like it's basically a Fast and the Furious story. Like we stole some car parts and now we gotta put them in something. And they're the fastest of car parts. They're so cool. Best car parts. Go get the car parts from this car so we can steal their idea and put them in. And it's like, what? But all the cars drive the same, so there's kind of that problem. I mean, the different classes of cars drive different, but like, if you drive one race car, you drove most of the race cars. And then they had the problem with like, some cars could upgrade to $399 and other cars could only go to $300 at first, that they fixed later, but it was too late for a lot of people that had already just not bought the game or given up on it. So that was another problem that I hope they learn from, because like setting some cars that just are never going to be able to go fast like the other cars on their card system, like a 300 to a 399 is a big speed difference, probably like 50 or 60 miles per hour that some of those slower cars just can't reach. And then that much more acceleration, and I don't think it affected their max for Nitro, but I mean, if you still just can't go as fast and you still can't go accelerate as fast, you're a lesser car, and there's no reason to play with those cars unless you wanted to like you know, let your little brother or someone that can't actually drive or handle driving at 250 miles an hour drive it like 180. Like, you just don't give them a fully upgraded car. I really like this bridge. It looks really good. From underneath, it's like a pretty good bridge. I wish we could have gone to that part of the map. Why can't we? It's like just a bridge here. Like a highway access. But this is one of those things, like, you look at all this stuff and it's like, why can't I go to some of this? There's clearly roads out here. This is like the part of me that plays City Skylines is like, I would want to go out here and just like tear through some of these neighborhoods and some of these little side roads and whatever. But I'd like to see a bigger map. Like, this is a pretty big map from like Mountainside to down here, the main city, to this industrial part of the city, to this whatever island thing, to this. Like, it's a pretty big map, but I would like to see like all of it used to potential. You know, if they're gonna do another game, I want to see all of it open. All this up here, all this housing and stuff in here. So I hope that they learn that for the next game. And like, I don't even know where this industrial stuff down here goes, but I want all of it, man. Like, why is there just one road from here to here? There's clearly a whole section of space they could have expanded to. I mean, this game came out in 2015, so maybe they were just worried about loading and map size and stuff from being a big game, but like nowadays games are like 50 gigs almost on the standard, so I don't think it's that big of a deal now. If they were to try and make a bigger map, I think most people would be okay with it. I think most people would like it, embrace it, and I think Payback had a bigger map than this one, if I was to guess. But it's hard to say. And I'm trying to think what was before this, like Burnout Paradise and stuff had a fairly open big map, but I think this one was bigger than that, and I think Payback was bigger than both. So I hope the next game, whatever this year's Need for Speed is, comes out and it's great, dude. I hope. Oh, I have high hopes for it. I rarely can have high hopes for video games these days just because so many let me down. But these games, I don't know. I'm not like super invested in Need for Speed in any way, right? But it's a casual, fun game, and I like the experience of driving these cars and the way it feels. And if I can do more of that, I will do it. If I can do it on new maps, I would do it. If they make a level editor like Mario Maker, that is like my dream game where I can make roads and maps and tracks and set my own races and stuff. It'd be amazing to just be able to set your own races on a map that you made or something. Share that with your friends, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't think this year is the year that Need for Speed goes like all out like that. Like, I would want and I would love that idea, but I don't think they're ready for it. The extra commitment. I think they would need like maybe one or two more games that they like do really well on before they could make that kind of jump. I mean, even if they had the idea now, I think they would want like the funding or the game profits from like the next two games probably before they did it. Just that's my like guess at the way things go in this industry. But you never know. I mean, if like big map building things is like the next big thing, maybe they would try it. Not this game, but like the next game. I hope. I don't know. If they would just like take some ideas from some of us on the internet. We have good ideas. We can share you some good ideas, like what you should do with the game. If you would just listen to us, game companies, we could give you some great ideas on what would sell. Just imagine being able to make your own city, and then City Skylines, build your own city, and then set up racetracks on it. There's not really much multiplayer to this game anymore, which is sad, because older Need for Speeds you could literally just like pass the controller or two-player like with your little brother, sister, and it's like, I beat you, ha ha ha, and then you hit a wall and they beat you and you're like, damn, you beat me, ha ha ha. If there's any competitiveness with you and your siblings. we kind of lose that as we become adults and end up gaming on PC and stuff more. Like there's competitive games, but then games like this lose that competitiveness, that couch co-op. But this is one of the few games that I still want to play on a console. So, and even then, this year's Need for Speed I might actually just buy for PC, just because I don't know. I have no reason to play this on console. I don't have friends or anything on console. I literally just bought it on here because I have a controller on it, and it was I think the first one I got on a sale. This one I think I got on a sale. The other one I bought when it first came out, so I didn't get a sale on that one. But I put aside money for it because I was like, hell yeah, Need for Speed. I like this last one, the 2015 one. I want the 2017 one. So whatever comes out 2019, I want it. But yeah. At any rate, I think that is the end of what I'm doing tonight, guys. I have other stuff come up that I gotta go. So I'm gonna try and find someone to send you guys to on a raid. My raid thing. I send you guys to Hippo, I think. If he's still streaming. Yeah, we're gonna raid Hippo. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. I appreciate all the people that came by, and thanks for my followers that joined. What did we have? Captain Marvel 25. Captain Marvel 25. Thank you for the follow. And I think that's the only one today, so thanks. I don't know who Ribzuni is, but thanks for chatting. Nice turtle in chat there. Thanks, bud. And for anyone else that's here, do follow so you can see me when I stream again. I might be streaming Wednesday or Friday, my next stream. And that's where we're at right now. So see you guys next time. Let me open up the papers too. Let me go into Hippos in a second.
This movie, oh, it's the Black Hole.
Can't tell when it went to his thing. Do it yet? Raid now.